Welcome back. So as you know from the previous video, we visited Smoo Cave, had a walk around in the tunnel system, and we told you about the boat trip that you could do while you were there, so that's definitely worth visiting. Then after that Smoo Cave, drove down to Cranade, which is just at the waterfall here, and that was via the NC 500 around the top here. We thought we found the perfect spot to stay then, but we had to move because of midges and no wind basically. So then we travelled further south then along the coastal road, stopping off at a beach on the way, which was beautiful. So then as we were travelling down then, we hit a pothole, had to put the spare tyre on. So unfortunately where the garage was, we had to swap the days round. So as we travelled south, we had to go to Fort William before we went to the Isle of Skye. So then we head to Fort William to get the tyre fixed.
So we've just had one of the best breakfasts in JJ's Cafe in Fort William. What did you think, Minch?
Oh, it's well nice.
Spot on. So we're just waiting for the tyre to be fitted at the garage. The chap said it would be a few hours because he's got quite a few cars in. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the local locations that we got planned for around Fort William. So there's 3 or 4 different locations dotted around here that we're going to do. 2 of them being famous locations because of the film Harry Potter. Just so you know where we are, that's Ben Nevis behind. So the first location in Fort William that we're visiting is a bit of a TikTok famous one. It's sat on the side of Loch Eel, which is just here. And in the distance you can see Ben Nevis just there. And the location that's quite famous on TikTok is the old boat of Caol. I think I'm pronouncing that right. So the old boat of Caol is also known as the shipwreck of Corpatch, and it was constructed in 1975 and was made with the intentions of catching herring and mackerel as a fishing boat. The boat was actually torn from its moorings along the edge of the loch here by Fort William and has been shipwrecked ever since. We're going to have a little wander around the boat. I think you can get into it, but we'll have a look. But we're going to get some really nice drone footage because that's what everybody seems to do. You got it.
Ahoy there.
You scurvy sea dog. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes.
Careful that barbed wire. Left leg over first.
Ooh, that's scary.
I'll lick it, bro.
So the next little location that we're coming to on our trip of Fort William It's just located just outside of Fort William, and it's one of the famous locations around this area, and that's due to its ties with the Harry Potter franchise, and it's called the Glenfinnan Viaduct. Now hopefully we'll be able to show you, because we've timed it perfectly, hopefully, and the train should be coming across the viaduct soon, so fingers crossed we don't miss it. So there you have it, the train went over the viaduct. Unfortunately it wasn't the steam train, but still you got a train over the viaduct that was in Harry Potter, which is epic. If anybody that hasn't watched Harry Potter films like Minch here, then I'm going to run a little short clip of the Harry Potter film where they go over the viaduct.
Now all we need to do is catch up with the train.
We can't be far behind.
Do you hear that?
We must be getting close.
Hold on.
Oh, can we go across that bridge there? Yeah, I think go across that bridge there and go that way. Let's go. So you've just walked under the viaduct now and walked up the hill. So we've got this incredible view of the viaduct behind us. And I've got some facts to tell you about the viaduct. So it's actually 380 metres long, making it the longest concrete bridge in Scotland. If you've seen Harry Potter, or from the clip that Liam's put on earlier of the flying car across there, if you didn't know, it's actually a Ford Angular, which is from 1962. So there's a little fact for you about the car that actually goes across there in the movie.
Ronald Weasley! How dare you steal that car!
Ronald Weasley! How dare you steal that car!
So to keep with the Harry Potter theme, we've travelled a bit away from the Glenfinnan Viaduct. The next location that's Harry Potter themed, which is on this beautiful lock behind us, and it is Dumbledore's grave. So I just finished flying the drone around the area of Dumbledore's grave, getting all the shots of the grave from different angles and seeing the lock itself. And as I just zipped up the drone case, something came past. I rushed to get the drone back up in the air in time, and I managed to get a little bit of a snippet of it. However, Luke got some better footage on his phone, so you just have to make do with it. So that was the quickest time we've ever set the drone up and tried to get the cameras out to film something, because I'd just brought the drone back down, put it all away, and then the Harry Potter steam train, the Hogwarts Express, literally came right the way across there, across the back of Dumbledore's grave. So we had Luke running across this marshland, nearly breaking his ankle trying to film it, and me rushing to get the drone up, Minch holding the drone out like this, trying to get it up in the air. But we managed to get those little clips for you anyway, so it made it all worth it in the end. You pay for fitting, but you got to fit it yourself. Probably because I'm English. So finally got the tyre done. I had to fit this wheel back on myself, but it is what it is. We've travelled to a campsite not far from where we stayed last time, but it absolutely started to heave it down with rain. So we've had to put the tarp up, which you can see we're sort of all cosy under next to the car. At least we've got a nice hot shower that we can look forward to, and we can cook under the tarp, so it's all nice and dry. So then tomorrow we're going to head off at a reasonable time, have a bit of a lie-in I think, and it's about a 25-minute drive to the next location, and we're going to be there for a couple of days at least, and that is the Isle of Skye. So we'll be exploring that tomorrow and the day after. So we decided to call it a night just because the midges are getting ridiculous again and they're doing my head in. We've packed all the car up and we've got it all cosy with all the fairy lights around it. We're all going to go have a shower and then head off to bed. Early start up to the Isle of Skye. See you on the next episode.